Right. Well, Massy over time has been very, very much focused in the uh, support services area, energy support services area. So we have a number of businesses that are either wholly owned subsidiaries or we have joint venture businesses. For example, we have a joint venture business with Massy Wood Group. So we have access to not only local expertise, but expertise from the Wood Group, which operates in globally, very strong in North America, very strong in the UK, and has a strong presence elsewhere, Latin America, etc. So we are able to draw on that expertise as well as local expertise, as well as our fairly large business in Colombia, to provide resources that are very experienced in all aspects of engineering, process plant engineering, particularly brownfield engineering, procurement, construction services, have handled major turnarounds for lots of facilities, have handled major revamp projects. So with regard to asset integrity, likely asset integrity findings would require some sort of remedial work, either through redesign or brownfield engineering, or modifications, additions, etc. And this is a space that we are very comfortable providing services for. Renewable energy in Trinidad and Tobago is really driven by the fact that, or lack of opportunities, said another way, it's really driven by the fact that energy pricing in Trinidad and Tobago is fairly low. And it doesn't, to a large extent, not necessarily representative of energy prices globally. To some degree, energy products are subsidized. Power is subsidized, transportation fuels are subsidized, and at current energy costs, even though the technologies for renewable energy have improved significantly and costs have come down significantly, there is still a noticeable gap between energy prices in Trinidad and Tobago and the energy prices from renewable energy technologies. PV technology, wind, biomass being some of the more well discussed and thought about. So for Trinidad and Tobago, with this unacceptable gap, it's very difficult unless one, subsidies were removed, or two, the energy pricing, which is also underpinned by removal of subsidies, were to change. If that were the case, then I think there would be more of a driving force for renewable energy projects in Trinidad and Tobago. Elsewhere in the region, there are locations in the region where energy prices really reflect global prices, and that some of the Caribbean countries and even Central American and South American countries import a lot of their energy products. For either for transportation fuels or even for power production. They don't have indigenous sources of hydrocarbons and other sources of hydrocarbon-related fuels for energy production or for power generation, etc. In those countries, energy costs are significantly higher. And in a lot of cases, actually, the energy costs are higher than renewable energy costs. So in those countries where there is a renewable energy resource, either in terms of an abundant biomass source or hydro resources in the form of large rivers with high flow rates that can be harnessed, or there is a climatic condition that allows for a lot of solar energy year-round, low cloud cover, equatorial type of climate, etc. Or additionally, if there are wind resources, then those opportunities could be real. And we've seen projects develop in Jamaica, for example. Jamaica is developing in its portfolio of mix of energy production. Wind is there already. They have some small solar projects, and they have even even though they don't have substantial hydro resources, they have some small rivers that they're able to harness through inline river turbines, some of that flow energy from the rivers. So we think that that is a space we're pursuing. We're in the process of evaluating projects in those locations. And we think that when the time is right, certainly we will obviously want to pursue opportunities in Trinidad and Tobago.